Hi, fiends. I am here with new story. Let's enjoy the story.
Once upon a time, there was a young boy who loved spending his days by the seashore. One sunny morning, as he strolled along the beach, he noticed something heart-wrenching. Thousands of starfish had washed ashore, stranded by the receding tide. The boy couldn't bear to see them suffer. So, he knelt down, picked up the first starfish, and gently tossed it back into the sea. Then, he picked up another and did the same. One by one, a passerby saw the boy's efforts and said, "There are so many starfish, you can't save them all. It won't make a difference." The boy paused, looked at the starfish in his hand, and replied, "It will make a difference to this one." And he continued, undeterred by the enormity of the task, because he knew that even in small ways, we can make a difference. In a bustling meadow, a colony of diligent ants spent their summer days toiling away. They gathered food, built shelters, and prepared for the harsh winter ahead. Their unwavering work ethic was the talk of the meadow. On the flip side, a carefree grasshopper spent his summer dancing and playing music without a care for the future. He laughed at the ants' ceaseless efforts and thought winter was too distant to worry about. When winter arrived with its biting cold and scarcity of food, the grasshopper found himself hungry and shivering. He approached the ants, humbled and in need of help. The ants, who had stored plenty of food, kindly shared their provisions. The story serves as a reminder that hard work and preparation are essential for a secure future. It teaches us the valuable lesson that we should work diligently and plan ahead. In a sun-drenched vineyard, a sly fox with a longing gaze set his sights on a bunch of plump, ripe grapes dangling high above. His mouth watered at the thought of their juicy sweetness. With nimble leaps and eager jumps, the fox tried relentlessly to reach the tantalizing grapes, but they remained just out of grasp. Growing weary and frustrated, he finally gave up, walking away with a disgruntled sigh. "Those grapes must be sour," he muttered to himself. And so, the fox dismissed the grapes, convincing himself that they weren't worth his effort. But the truth was, he couldn't admit his own failure to reach them. In a far-off land, there lived 3 brothers. Each day, as they went about their business, they encountered people and creatures in need. They selflessly offered help, sharing what they had without expecting anything in return. One day, as they assisted a struggling old man, he revealed himself as a wizard and gave them a magical golden goose as a token of gratitude. This wasn't an ordinary goose, it had the power to grant wishes to those who touched it. The brothers, guided by their kind hearts, continued their journey, helping anyone they met. Every touch of the golden goose granted wishes, bringing happiness and prosperity to those they assisted. Word of their generosity and the miraculous golden goose spread far and wide. Once, in a village, there was a mischievous boy named Jack. He often got bored while tending the village's sheep, so to have some fun, he would cry out, "Wolf! Wolf!" This would send the villagers rushing to his aid, only to find no wolf. Jack repeated this trick several times, laughing at the villagers' frustration. However, one day, a real wolf appeared and threatened the sheep. Jack cried out for help, but this time the villagers didn't believe. Sadly, the wolf attacked the sheep, and Jack learned a valuable lesson: dishonesty has consequences. The villagers no longer trusted him, and the loss of their sheep was a harsh reminder. In a vast jungle, a mighty lion found itself trapped in a hunter's net. Roaring in despair, it caught the attention of a tiny mouse passing by. The mouse, filled with compassion, rushed to help. With its small but sharp teeth, the mouse diligently gnawed at the net's ropes, setting the powerful lion free. Grateful and humbled by the mouse's kindness, the lion vowed never to harm the little creature. And one day, the lion's promise was put to the test when hunters captured the mouse. Hearing the mouse's cries for help, the lion swiftly approached and scared away the hunters, saving its tiny friend. This heartwarming tale teaches us that kindness knows no size and that even the mightiest should show gratitude and compassion.